What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next video on learning Java. My name is QDSDani and you guys are watching my channel Coraywood. Alright, so in the previous video we have discussed the packages, and we have discussed the modules, we have discussed the classes, and we have discussed the methods, and we have discussed how we're gonna output any message, literal string, to the console. In this video we're going to talk about something called JShell, or in other words we call Java shell. So what is JShell? JShell is a Java version of interactive tool for learning Java programming language for like a beginners. So beginners can come in and we can explore the Java code, we can explore the variables, we can explore all the numerics, mathematics, whatever expression, statements, classes, methods, whatever you guys can imagine, you can explore it in the JShell, and it's very quick. So JShell wasn't there in the Java, and that was introduced in with the Java 9. And as I said, that JShell, our Java shell, is an interactive tool for learning the Java programming, and you can explore all the Java methods and classes and variables. So it means that we can write Java code and execute it in the console without the need to save it for a file like this one. And this one you can see here that when we press here, it goes to compile to bytecode and then interpret it, underlying the operating system, our sequence of instruction to run executed. So JShell is it's just like Python. If you guys done Python, you can see the Python, our IPython, or Node.js. You can see it's very similar to that one, because you're going to run it into command line. You can run it into Windows, you can run it into Linux, and you can run it into Mac OS, no problem. So JShell is a REPL, or you can say the REPL. What is the REPL? REPL is read, and R it stands for read, E for it stands for eval, and P for print, and L for loop, because we're gonna go on the loop, because whatever you guys gonna print it straight away, you're gonna see the result straight away. That's what it stands for. So the REPL evaluates declarations, statements, expressions, as I said, to classes, methods, whatever you guys gonna put it, variables, as soon as you guys enter it, and then it immediately shows the result. As I said to you guys, as soon as you guys gonna put it, say for example, if you want to put a 2 plus 2, and then if you want the result, you don't need to go here and press anything here. All you guys need to do is press enter, and once you press enter, the things come in, the results going to show you. Instead of you guys are going to put it here byte, you guys compile it and it goes to the bytecode, our interpreter, whatever is we have learned so far. It's not going to go there. It's going to be executed straight away in front of your eyes as you guys type. Alright, so in order to start JShell, you guys need to go here at the magnifier, and if you see your command prompt, if you don't see your command prompt, just put a CMD. When you put a CMD, then the Windows CMD open. If you have a Windows, or if you have a Linux, you guys just type Control Alt T. Same goes with the Linux. So when you see the screen, your Linux or your Windows or your Mac OS, just put a JShell. That's it. Very easy. And JShell is an abbreviation for a Java shell. As I said, it's going to be exactly similar like a Python. It's very similar like a Node.js and every other programming language. Alright, so it's, as I said, the Python. If you guys type Python, you can see the shell, Python shell. Our if you want to see, if you are more advanced, you can go on Python. Our JS, you guys can go on a Node, and you can open this one. But as I said, with Python, you guys gonna put exit to get out, but in a JShell, you guys just, whatever you guys gonna do, you just put a / for your commands. So if you wanna start the JShell, you just put a JShell, as we've done that. If you wanna say, for example, help, you're gonna see here there is a help. You can do this, just put a help / help, and you're gonna see all your help, whatever help you guys need. So there is a lot of other commands that, for example, the most important ones you guys need to learn is exit. How you guys going to exit your JShell? And yes, when you put exit, you guys gonna get out and it says goodbye. So we're gonna start our JShell again. So our JShell is started. Say for example, we can edit, we can whatever the list, you guys can see the list. If you do here, you guys gonna see the list. You can put the name of ID, or you can put a, say for example, any ID. If you want to see all the list, you can put a dash all, or if you want to put a start the list, you can put a start the list. So but we don't have anything at the moment. Or you can edit the name, or you can edit say for example, if you want to edit, you can edit something like this, or if you want to drop it, you can drop it or delete it like that. To check the JShell directory, just type JShell, and to check the version, you can see the version. So I need to get out. If you guys want to check your JShell version, you guys need to get out, and you can type JShell-v, and you're going to see the version. Because I was inside, you cannot check, because it's thinking that I'm typing some sort of variable, but I'm not typing variable. I just want to check the version. So if you want to check the version, just type JShell-v, and you're going to check. You can check the version straight away. So the JShell is inside the JDK. The location of the JShell, if you guys want to know, that's JDK home. So I'm gonna put it like that, and the binary, that's where the directory of the JShell is, if you guys want to know. So we begin with our first command. So we are in JShell, and you guys can type exactly system dot out dot print ln, our line, and I say hello, or we can say welcome to Wood. Is exactly like this one that we already know this one. So that's our first output for the literal string that we put it on the command line. So system out print line. So that's exactly like that, works like that. So system dot out dot print ln stands for the print line. So once you press enter, and you're going to see straight away. So if you guys notice one thing, you guys don't need to compile. Even for this one, you guys need to go through here or through run, and when you go here through run, you need to select this and that, and it goes to bytecode, and this goes to the creates class or blah blah blah. Then with the JShell, it's not creating anything. Whatever you guys type in, it comes in straight away. So I was in JShell, and then it's thinking that it's say for example, can't find this variable, thinking it's variable. I get out, and I check the version, and once I get in, I type my print line, and it comes in print line straight away without compiling. All you guys need to do is just press say enter. Say for example, if I put a 5 plus 5, I get the result straight away. So if you look in here, and I'm gonna put this guy a little bit up. So this is there is a double arrow operator, and there is a dollar here, and there is a 2. It means that's a reference to our line 2 here. You can see this one as a reference. So dollar in PHP, it means that's a variable, and even here it means the 10 is assigned to this one. So it means we have our answer is 10. But if you want to reference it, this is the reference. That's what it means. Or you can play around with this one. Say for example, you can do 10 multiply 10, you can see the result, and now you see this one is a reference 3. Our create scratch variable 3, and it's the type int. You're going to see here that's treat this one as a reference, our variable 3, and it's the type int, because you see it's the type int. So how about if you put a 20.1, say minus 10 for example. So the first one is scratch variable 4, and it's double. So this one creates this one, treats this one as a double. The first one is a float, and the second was integer or int. So how about if you put if you guys want to put a proper number, if you are intending to put a, say for example, num1 or a, b, c, for example, if you want to put an a, and your a is 10. So now JShell Java thinks straight away that is a type int, because we already put an int, declare int, the name is a, variable a, and this ones have 10. So if you want to put a, say for example, a float b, and whatever, if you want to float b, say for example, if you want to put a assign 8 for example to b for example, and you guys going to see here that's we have a 10.0 here, we didn't have a 10.0. So how about if I just put a int for example, and if I put a number, and if you look in here, if you don't put anything here, the Java shell thinks that that's a 0. So that gives you guys straight away 0. How about if you put a num now and put a 10 divided by 2 for example. So the 10 divided by 2 is 5. So how about if you put a num and we put a 10 divided by 10, and we're getting 1. So how about we put a num, we put a 10 divided by 11, and you're going to get 0. So if you notice here, we have assigned 10 to A, and we have assigned here A, then we assign to B. Say for example, if you have a num1 and you assign say for example 40, we need to put a, say for example, the type. Now here, anything here, you guys need to put a type int. Now if you put an int, say for example num2, and your num2 is, say for example, again is 40, and you can do num1 plus num2. Say for example, now you can because you have two variable, and you can do num1 plus num2, and you can see this one's 80. If you want to assign this one to say num1 plus num2, you can assign num1 plus num2. Say for example, you can put a num3, and you can put a num1 plus num2 for example. And so again, we are making mistakes here, so again you guys need to put a type. So if you put an int, you're gonna see 80. So now if you put a, say num3, if you want to find out, your num3 is gonna be, say 80, because that's the 80 of the variable. Make sure you guys put your type. So you can put a, say for example, if you put a float, then your num2 is gonna turn into float. So now you guys, so far, if you guys look in here, whatever if you're putting straight away, it comes in straight away without even we are not doing anything. So now we're going to go on a string. Say for example, now you can do all your numerics here. So I have shown you most of the numerics. You can do all your numerics here. Now we can put a, for example, we can put a type, some sort of a string. We can put a string, and we can put a channel, and we can put a channel, and we can put a welcome to Korayawood. You can put your name or your friend's name, and you can put a welcome to Korayawood, and you can see here that's my message, welcome to Korayawood. And the variable channel, that's a string, because Java is not like any other programming language. You have to put the type. With data type, well, what is the data type? You can do all the operations on the string. You can put an upper, you can put a lower, you can do whatever you want to do with your string. Say for example, you can put a, if you want to put an upper, you can put a channel, you can put the name, and say now you can put a channel dot, you can put a to uppercase, to you can put an upper case, and you can see here that's our reference number 17, and we can put a welcome to Korayawood, because you guys performing operations on strings.